So key manager person cannot be appointed as an independent director. Next one, he and with his relative has 3% voting power. Can he appointed as the independent director? Independent director who neither himself nor any of his relatives holds together with his relatives 2% or more total voting power. So it cannot hold more than 2% or total voting power. So therefore Mr. X cannot become independent director. But as per amendment, this is the one thing. Amendment up rupees 50 lakh or 2% paid up capital can hold. Okay, if this is there, it can be independent director, but in this case no, cannot be become independent director. So fourth question with regard to tenure. First tenure 3 years, second tenure 5 years. Can he appointed for more one more 2 years, again 2 years? No, tenure only consecutive of 5 years, 2 terms, consecutive terms, consecutive 5 years for 2 terms only, so he cannot be appointed for a third term. So Azad cannot be appointed as independent director in the case of for plus 2 years. Next question, question number 5. Unlisted public company, paid up capital 20 crores, having more than 10 crores. First condition satisfied as per rule 4. More than 100 crores, this also satisfied. 100 crore, more than 100 crores. So minimum at least 2 directors should be appointed. So for class or classes of companies, at least 2 directors as independent director should be appointed. Public company having paid up share capital of 100 crores or more, public company having turnover of 100 crores or more, public company which have in aggregate outstanding loans, debenture and deposit exceeding 50 crores rupees. In this case they have satisfied 2 condition also. They should have at least 2 directors as independent director. Next question, continuous 3 years, there is no fulfillment of conditions. Continuous 3 years, so where a company ceases to fulfill any of the 3 conditions for 3 consecutive years, it shall not be required to comply with the provision. Year minimum, 2 directors need not to fulfill the provision, as this is not applicable to in case continuous 3 years condition is not fulfilled. If XYZ is a dormant company, whether law applicable as per rule 4 sub rule 2 of the company's appointment and qualification of director rules 2014, Dormant company. For dormant company, independent director will not be applicable. Next question. Again, this is with regard to tenure. Cannot be more than 2 tenure. Cannot be more than 2 tenure. 1 tenure is equal to 5 years. Consecutive 5 years. Here, appointed for 1 year. Appointed for 2 years. Can they appoint for more another 2 years? No. Two tenure only. Next question. CTC Limited, unlisted public company, having paid up capital of 100 crores. As per EOA, sitting fee is maximum rupees 40,000 per meeting. Audit committee, 7 directors are there. Board of directors, they have independent director also, women director also. Mr. PKV, financial advisor, CFO, from 1st April 2015 to 31st March 2016. Monthly pension 80,000. Proposed to appoint PKV as an independent director. BOD proposes to fix sitting fee 50,000 per meeting for an independent director. They have now 40,000 per meeting as per EOA, but they BOD proposing to fix the city fees 50,000 per meeting in for independent director, 30,000 for per meeting for a woman director. The question is it a valid appointment of PKV as an independent director? What about the sitting fee? Is it valid? What is the minimum number of independent director? What is the maximum sitting fee to director? Appointment of PKV if CTC Limited is a government company. So PKV holds position of a employee. He holds a CFO. So as per who can be independent director, it says neither himself nor of his relative holds or has held the position of key managerial personnel or is or has been employee of the company or holding of or subsidiary associate company in any of the 3 years financial years immediately preceding the financial year in which he is proposed to be appointed. So he cannot be appointed. Key managerial person or employee cannot be appointed for as an independent director if they are previously immediately preceding previous year. How much financial year? 3 years. They cannot be appointed as an independent director. So PKV cannot be appointed as a independent director. It is invalid. In case of a sitting fee, before it was 40,000 per meeting. Now they want to increase to 50,000 per meeting. Yes, they can increase to 50,000 per meeting. So section 195 197 subsection 5 plus with rules, so they can charge or propose up to 1 lakh per meeting. But the for human director and the independent director should not be less than the sitting fee of other directors. This is as per section 197 subsection 5. Maximum can be 1 lakh, but for women director and independent director should not be less than the other director. So independent director they can fix 50,000. For 30,000 they fixed. This is a separate case scenario. No, this is wrong. They can fix 40,000 because 40 for others they fixed 40,000. City fee is 40,000, so they can fix 40,000 here, not 30,000. This is a scenario A, different scenario. This is a different scenario. Okay, so this is invalid. This is a valid. Minimum number of directors. So this is unlisted public company. So class or classes of companies will be rules will be applicable. Rule 4, paid up capital more than 10 turnover 100, that rule will be applicable. What is the turnover limit? 100 or 300? 100 crores of turnover. So here, yes, here more than 10 crores. So at least 2 directors should be appointed. But for this company, audit committee forming audit committee is required under section 177. So minimum 3 directors should be appointed. At least 3 directors forming majority. Here what is the director? 7 in the audit committee. So forming majority means 4 should be the minimum director. So minimum independent director 4. 7 into forming, whatever the forming majority, 4. Maximum sitting fee to director. So as I explained previously, as per section 197 subsection 5, maximum can be 1 lakh per meeting for a directors. Appointment of PKV if CTC Limited is a government company. Even if it is a government company, is PKV is holding key manager position, personal or employee cannot be appointed if immediately preceding 3 financial years. So PKV cannot be appointed even in the case of government company. So these all mentioned in the answer sheet of the ICAI suggested answers. I hope you understood this section from 4 to 12 or of 13, independent director. Thank you.